Warning, this podcast contains content not suitable for younger audiences, or older audiences, or anyone really. Run while you still can, we're the hapless heroes. I rolled to shoot him with a tranq dart.
I'm so glad you're right next to me.
That's why we have the damn thing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hapless Heroes. I'm Francesco, your host and DM for this evening. To my left, we have James playing Hobblet. We have Mike playing Kwin.
Just waiting for him to wake up at this point.
We have Dave playing Zero.
He can take his time.
And we have Zach playing Paradil.
I'm going to take a nap myself.
So last time on the show, there was a bit of reconnaissance after a very tense meeting with Captain Kip, a.k.a. the Nighthawk, where our dear friend our dear friend Ezra pieced the hell out because he did not want to draw the ire of his lover, we assume.
Well, his attempt.
Lover.
Have they had coitus yet?
You don't know that.
Okay.
We don't want to know either.
Private person.
He doesn't.
He doesn't kiss and tell.
He doesn't divulge that information.
So you guys decided, well, and by decided, I mean you were kind of corralled into fulfilling the wishes of Captain Kip and trying to kill the Baron because she kind of offered you either that or die, but at least she sweetened the deal by saying that you would also, earn the favor of the Queen herself by completing this task. So you guys scoped out, according to the intel from the Nighthawk, the sort of rear, loading entrance for the Baron's Keep. Paradil and Kwin, went invisible and kind of scoped it out. They saw that there was a guard change and, maybe just a few guys standing guard. There was some, armor racks and break rooms, and there was a lift that had to be operated to actually bring you up into the Baron's Keep. And you shared the information with the party. And Zero decided to use the book he purchased at Hondo's Holistic Herbs to produce a tranquilizing poison that we're not entirely sure how well it's going to work, but it worked well enough to put Hobblet to sleep. So we're going to open our adventure in Hondo's Holistic Herbs with Hobblet passed out, face down on the floor of the shop. And they're getting ready to close, and you'll see one of the guys just kind of walk up and be like, Can you guys just not... Look, I mean, we're closing up now. And could you just take them out the back and I don't want to see you here for the rest of the night.
Honestly, this isn't a first. And we can collect our Hobblet.
And just drag him out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much?
Not a first.
How much does he weigh?
I don't know. How much does Hobblet weigh?
The potential of the two of us helping in any way is probably pretty slim.
Yeah. I feel like a gigantic robot should be able to handle this, as I'm absolutely certain somehow at some point, undocumented, we've had to haul his ass out of places
About
before.
220?
Yeah.
About 220.
Okay, so...
It takes a bit of an effort, but you guys are able, the three of you, you're able to haul them out.
Also,
Maybe not
internally,
carry, but drag.
I'm sort of doing the how big of a dude will this trank juice take down kind of math.
But you'll notice after about 10 minutes, Hobblet regains consciousness.
Damn it.
Okay, well...
10 minutes more time than I
Yeah.
How did it work, boys?
Okay.
Boys.
Okay.
Boys, we've all become men at this point.
Yeah.
You're a robot.
ABC, BBD.
Yes, it's been that long that you've been out.
Met up with the blue fairy, man.
Hobblet, I'll let you roll insight to see if you can tell if he's lying or not.
19.
He's fucking with you, and you know it.
You bastard.
You
Better
rue
pe-
the day you crushed me.
Better people have called me worse things.
So it's nighttime. The same night that you guys performed your recon mission. It's now, I would say, just a little bit past 9 p.m. What's the plan now?
Well,
Let's
Should
get a
we
room.
rest?
Let's get a room and formulate a good plan.
yeah.
All right, you guys going back to Patty's place, the little local inn nearby.
Yeah.
And again, room and board, negligible, don't really care. And you spend the night peacefully. So you awake in the morning, and as you guys make your way down the stairs and back into the sort of the main like lobby of the inn, Boris is actually there waiting for you guys, and she says, "So what's the plan, fellas?"
All right, here's the deal, Boris. We went on a little recon mission last night.
Well,
Wait, are we-
No, it's tonight. It's later that same night.
No,
Like, we
it's
just
the
got
morning
on.
now.
Oh, it's morning now.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking a different 9 than you were.
No,
My bad.
First of all,
you rested. It's the morning now. Yeah.
should we be just having this conversation out in the open here, or
I'll say you're in like a quiet corner
okay, we're in a quiet corner? All
for
right.
expediency's sake.
So Paradell explains like the goings on.
Sure. Yeah,
where
you
we
give her the
went.
lowdown.
We
right.
give her a lowdown of the guard situation, what we saw during the changeover, what the interior layout up to the lift looks like, and we ask her, do you have any advice?
She says, well, I might be able to help you knock a couple of the guys out up front. If you got that tranquilizer.
Okay. So she's.
I want to
agreed
help
come
my
with
friend.
us. Okay.
If you're going to help the knife
Yeah,
hawk, I'm all
can.
about it.
Let's say spare her 2 of the remaining 5 shares of the trank.
She's a good shot.
Like, well, how do you plan on doing it?
You don't worry about it.
All right. Think 2 applications will do?
Well, if there's only 2 out front, that's all I'm going to need.
All right. Sounds perfect.
Damn.
Okay. She's like, well, you got some time to kill? I'll meet you, let's say, around 7:30.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Time passes. No.
Time passes. We all wish upon a star.
And night, evening begins to arrive. You guys make your way sort of around the back, I'm assuming. And Boris is there waiting. You can see that she's like painted like camouflage on her face. And like she looks like no longer like this raggedy 12-year-old girl, but like literally like a 12-year-old commando.
Do you have any more of that cool face paint?
Oh God.
Where did you find this guy?
I found them.
Oh boy.
They found me naked in a cage. Don't ask.
It's just
I
it's
have no
amazing you
words.
guys are still alive. You know that?
Well, technically, I'm not.
Okay.
Shrug.
Another half an hour has passed.
No. So you see that there doesn't appear to be any deliveries coming in, from what you can tell tonight.
Okay.
But you see a couple guys start making their way from the other side, to help to start relieving the 2 guys. You see them like they're wearing just like normal clothes. They kind of give them like a tip of the hat. They're wearing leather armor, or the guys who are actually on guard still right now, and they're like, yeah, hurry up, I gotta make dinner for the kids, and these guys go in.
Class of them.
Yeah, these guys go in, and few minutes pass, and you see them kind of exit, with kind of decked out in their armor, and these guys say, okay, good, so they go in and they assumingly probably start disrobing. You think you probably have a couple minutes now. Boris is like, we should probably wait for them to take off, though. So a few more minutes pass, and the guys leave, and they start heading your direction. There are some bushes you might be able to hide in. I would suggest everybody makes, again, some nominal stealth checks. Hobblet, I will allow you to make it without disadvantage because you're not moving, you're just hiding. Okay. So let me get the rolls. What do you got, Hobblet?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm
Okay,
scared.
go for it.
Not terrible.
10.
Okay.
Yeah. It's why anytime he
Kwin?
requires a stealth check.
Oh, 23.
Okay. 0
13.
and Peridot.
6.
Oh, at least it wasn't Hobblet.
So as these guys
does
are,
it matter?
now you guys are still about, I
To
would
me,
say,
it does.
I would say you're still about 80 feet away from where the actual guards are. These guys are, coming back in just in plain commoner's clothes. But as they're passing by, Peridot sneezes,
God damn my allergies.
and the two guys look over into the bushes, and you see before you guys even have a chance to act, Boris the Butcher leaps out of the bushes and slits both of their throats.
Holy shit.
Shit.
In one fell swoop.
Yes.
Holy goddamn. All right. Butcher indeed.
And she
They
said,
don't call her the butcher for nothing.
And she says, "You guys are going to have to pay for that. That man had a family, But this mission is too important."
Okay.
Nice job, Perrin.
She didn't have to fucking kill him.
She did, because you sneezed.
You had to sneeze.
God damn.
You have a little itch.
Anyway.
I have hay fever.
Well, their blood is on your sinuses.
Such a consumption.
I mean, technically speaking, I had a way of getting them away from us, but
And she looks at you guys like, "Was someone going to drag him into the bushes?"
All right. I got
Yep.
one of them.
I'll grab the other one.
Yeah. Okay. So the bodies are hidden.
this is getting bloody.
And
The uniforms, they're not wearing their
they're
uniforms.
just wearing plain
Yeah,
clothes.
they're in appropriate clothes.
Yeah.
Nothing in their pockets.
Unuseful.
You find 2 gold pieces.
Bitchin'.
All right, we're not going to loot the dead. All right.
Hobblet just did.
Hobblet just looted the dead.
Well, I mean, what are they going to use it for?
All
right.
right.
The next guy here is going to take it.
Boris was just very effective in guilting me about this shit.
Okay.
Okay. So after pausing for a few moments and sort of wiping the blood off of herself and readjusting her camouflage makeup, Boris, you see her pull out 2 hand crossbows, load a poisoned bolt into each one, and absolutely nail these 2 dudes.
Standing guard at the door.
Standing guard at the door, and they just slump down unconscious.
Okay.
We literally have 10 minutes before they wake back up.
Right, but all we have to do is get in, get uniforms, get invisible, and get up.
Yeah, and they are out of line of sight of like the
Yeah, but now they
inside,
know
so you
something's
can't really
up.
tell.
Yeah, but we'll be well in by then.
She
Things
says,
will-
"Are you gonna just stand around here and talk? Or are you gonna
No,
get the
no,
fuck
let's
moving?"
go, let's
Okay.
go, let's
Drag
go.
them into the bushes.
Of course,
Take their
let's run.
uniforms off. Quinn gets in one, 0 gets in the other, right?
Yep.
Sure.
All right,
You
there
guys
we
are
go.
wearing
Okay,
your
yeah, yeah.
uniforms, and then
All right.
you're making us
You're
invisible.
effectively wearing
Can
studded leather
The
armor.
butcher, can we put the butcher in,
She
give
said,
her
"No,
a job?
I'll stay right here."
Yeah, like have them tied up or something?
Sure.
Yeah, tied up. If that's what you have to tell yourself, that
Like
to
keep
sleep
them,
better at
keep
night.
them at bay in
Get
some
moving,
way.
but when they
All right,
wake up, I'm not gonna be here.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
So then I touch, am I touching Peridot and Hobblet?
Hobblet.
They're now invisible.
Okay, stealth checks from Peridot and Hobblet, please.
Damn it.
Hobblet, you're doing it at disadvantage, unfortunately, because you are wearing splint mail.
Womp womp.
5.
Peridot.
7.
Okay. So you guys bumble your way in. There's nobody in this hallway directly, but as you're walking by the break room, Hobblet's armor, he can't really do much to help it from clinking, but they look over and just assume that it's the clinking of the armor that these 2 your disguises are making, essentially. Because there are 2 guards walking back. They kind of like give you a little salute or whatever, just like, but they don't really seem to pay you much more mind.
Even though he's invisible, Hobblet turns toward them and grabs his crotch just because he can, and it's funny.
Yeah, they can't see you, so.
I just wanted everyone to know what he was doing.
Where-
He turns towards them, crotch grab.
Where are you
Keeps
going
walking.
now?
To the lift.
How do
We
you-
are going to the left.
Sure. And the guy manning the crank, it's a different guy than yesterday, says, "What's going on, fellas?"
We have discovered something that we would like to show the Baron.
Okay, what do you got? He pulls out his notepad.
Okay, so I press to digitize a small trinket in my hand
Okay.
that has a pretty intensely like goldish glow.
Can you create a trinket with prestidigitation?
I can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in my hand that lasts up until the end of my next turn.
Okay. What does it look like?
So it's just like a trinket with like kind of a symbol, maybe with some sort of bird or wing on it.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check, please.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You've got to be
Welcome
fucking
home.
kidding me. You've got to be fucking.
Is
The
that
worst part of my world right now is that persuasion is literally my best skill.
is that a nat 1?
It is a natural one.
So this guy looks at you and he's like, "You want to show the Baron a coin?" I mean, dude, it's not even funny. Like, I mean, you guys, like, who are you anyway? I don't recognize you.
I rolled to shoot him with a trank dart.
I'm so glad you're right next to me.
That's why we have the damn thing.
What was the attack roll on that?
Let's see, and that's going to be with a hand crossbow, so that's a 21.
Yeah, that hits him, and he's out cold.
But now we're in the
Slumps
same.
down. And hold on.
Sorry, guys.
Wait a minute.
I really thought I had that.
Oh god.
Hey,
There does not appear to be any reaction from the other room. I just
okay.
rolled.
Can one of us go get Boris to do the lift?
She's gone.
She said she wasn't going to be there when they woke up. She's gone already.
Well, you know, I mean,
I don't think she wants to come into the situation.
she's going to tie them up, but
She
she's
wants to
not going to
stay
be there
stealth.
when they
She
wake
made it
up.
damn clear she wasn't
Well,
going
we're
inside.
aft right now, boys. We're aft in our A's.
Okay, so this is the best case scenario. Somebody invisible stays back because they're not going to know you're there.
I'd say best case scenario.
We've been made by the guy that's about to wake up in 10 minutes.
I mean,
So you guys, yeah, the guy
Okay,
who's operating the lift he's out cold for the
Alright.
next 10 minutes.
So Kwin turns to
Presumably.
the rest of the group. The assumption being that there's got to be some sort of lever at the top, right, guys?
Maybe.
Okay. So I would say that one of us invisible stays back for now, cranks the rest of us up, and then one of us that has a guard's uniform cranks the lift back down and brings you back up.
Or there is no crank at the top and we have to leave you down there, but that's the
But at
best we
least you're
could do
invisible.
anyway.
Right.
But you're going to have to kill. You're dead.
Hobblet, you're staying back.
Well, my thought.
We can't
Not-
talk about this any longer. Someone's going to come and we're going to be talking.
Okay. My 2 cents is if we get to the top and we get into a shit show.
Do you have a better plan?
No. Go ahead. I'll crank. Hoblet's going to stay down and cranks the lift up.
I mean,
cranks
you can
everybody.
hold-
We're going.
You can hold your own
Yeah.
if you're caught down there.
All right.
We're going.
3 of us get into the
Yep.
lift. Hobblet cranks.
Hoblet cranks the lift, sends the 3 of them up.
Okay, so you guys arrive
We don't know what we're about to arrive into, though.
at the...
Right. That's my.
Now, it takes a good couple minutes for you guys to get up to the top.
Sure.
About 2 minutes. And when you reach the top, you enter into what appears to be just like a small loading area. There's a couple of shelves in here. Nothing really on them though. Nobody in the room. But there is a closed door in this room right ahead of you.
Get Hobblet.
Yep.
All right. So I start cranking the lift back down.
Did I say that there was a lever up here?
Damn it.
Is there a lever up here?
Yes.
I hate you. I start cranking the lift back down as maybe one of the two of you checks out the door.
Yeah. I'll go check on the door.
It takes 2 minutes for it to get back down,
Sure.
and then 2 minutes to get Hobblet up. So that's been a total of 6 minutes. You have 4 minutes till guard at the bottom with the crank starts.
Well, the other two are probably already
wake
waking
up.
up at this point anyway. So we're almost been had at this point.
Well, not necessarily. Because you two are wearing guard uniforms and we're invisible.
Right.
So, like, when the panic arises, just act like a guard.
Well, right. But we've
Still,
still been
like-
had. The guard at the bottom saw us. So we've got to make quick work at this point. So I'm cranking him back up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have you guys found
Yeah.
out anything about the door?
I'm gonna go.
While he's cranking, yeah.
I'm gonna go take a look at the door. Investigation check on the door.
The door was the only thing we saw.
Yeah, and some empty shelves.
All right, and that's an 8 for investigation on the
It
door.
looks like a standard wooden and iron wrought door with a pull ring.
I
Fantastic.
ask Zero, is it locked? Is it a locked door?
There's not even a keyhole on this thing. It doesn't look like.
So there's just a handle.
It's just a handle.
Okay.
All right. I continue to hang out by the door in case I need to buy a moment if someone decides to barge in on us.
Okay. So Hobblet makes it to the top, still invisible.
Yes.
You have 4 minutes till guard at the crank is awake.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
What you got?
Jam it.
Yes.
Yep.
Because
I
it's
totally
gonna
read your
take them
mind.
20 minutes.
They can't get up there. 'Cause
If
the
they
lift
can't
is
get up there, they got to run all the way around to the front, right?
Okay,
So that's 20,
And it's going to take him 25 minutes.
we don't want
25
to.
minutes.
We don't want to necessarily break the lever.
No, but we want to tie
We
it
wanna
up.
Jam it.
Does
Or
anyone
tie it.
have any rope?
Well, we all have rope.
I know.
Yeah.
He was just laughing.
We all also have
Yeah.
dark vision. Just like
Yeah,
60
is it too
foot.
dark in here?
Yeah.
to see?
We've turned all the lights off. If
I-
there were lights on, we've turned them
so
off.
I imagine that the front of the lift has like a grate on it or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Or would it be easier to tie the?
tie the crank
Is
to
it
the
a
grate.
crank?
It's a crank.
Okay.
It's like a little
tie it.
it's
tie
like
it to
a
the
little
grate.
wheel with like a little handle on it that you can
Yeah.
crank it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tie the handle to the grate.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Successfully
I-
disabling
There's,
the lift.
there's really no roll to make for it.
Um,
I mean, like, there's no not tying roll.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
I'm gonna just be nice to you
Okay,
guys,
great.
and for the sake of
Okay,
again
sure.
expediency.
Thank you,
Oh,
oh
sleight
kind
of-
DM.
Oh.
Rule of cool. You had a good idea, so it just happens.
Cool. Rule of cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we need to get a move on.
So I guess I turn to Zero because we're the ones that are we have to make the action at this point.
Yeah.
So do we want to just like open the door and see what's on the other side?
Yes,
I mean,
and
we have
we'll
the
open
ability
the door
with guards.
confidently and walk through the door.
Yeah.
And
Okay, yeah. The door opens into a hallway that goes left and right.
So it's a T.
Yep. It go, yeah, you're looking like you open the door and you're looking straight at a wall.
Okay.
And to your left, it looks like the hallway goes out about 20 feet and turns to the right. And to your right, the hallway goes about 30 feet, and there are stairs leading up.
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 There are 2 doors before the stairs, and there is 1 door to your left on the left side before the bend.
Do we recognize any of this from the last time we paid
No.
a visit to the Baron?
You don't recognize this part of the house at all.
Okay.
So there's a door so as we're heading to the right, there's
There's a door on either side of the staircase, maybe about 10 feet before the stairs.
do we want to go into any of the doors? We can't look like we're just like
Yeah.
recklessly going into
No,
places.
we can't. If we're going into a place, it has to look like we have a purpose doing it.
No, so let's just go up the stairs.
I'd say go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go up the stairs.
Up the stairs we go.
I'd say they're smart enough too that you two are walking like
Yeah.
they're walking next to each
guard-like.
other. We're walking invisibly behind them so
Yeah.
that they look like a guard pair
Sure.
as they're walking.
Absolutely.
through.
You guys are walking up, and the stairs kind of go up about 20 feet. They reach a platform that then curves back around 180 degrees and then goes up another 20 feet and into another hallway.
180 degrees right, 180 degrees
Yep.
left.
To your left, you can see that there are just archways that lead to an outer, like almost like a like a covered and sealed up like balcony, but the balcony itself is like enclosed in glass. There are some hanging gardens in here. It's just sort of like a very lavish, nice thing. There's a gardener trimming some of the bushes and things in here, just sort of keeping it up on the place. And there appears to be a 2-guard patrol about. Did I tell you how long this hallway was? Okay, good. Yeah. So down and in this hallway goes about 50 feet, and about 40 feet away there's a 2-guard patrol walking away from you guys, about to hit a bend that goes to the right. And there
That's
are
all to the left.
Yeah, there's nothing to you're looking down because you went to the end of the hallway when you exited. You're like at the end, at the edge of this thing. On the right side, before the curve off to the right, there are 3 doors, equally spaced apart, all closed.
I hate we're walking blind at this point.
Yeah.
There's 2 guards walking towards us. Fuck.
Walking
They're
away
walking
from
away.
Walking away from us. So we get to the top of the stairs. We see 2 guards.
You're looking down a
walking away
50-foot
from us.
hallway.
Sure, about 40 feet away, 2 guards are walking away from us.
Yep, about to round the corner to the
3
right.
doors equidistant from each other are on the right side of the hallway.
That is correct.
Okay, so
The gardener is in the garden, right?
Yes.
Okay.
are they past the 3rd door?
Yes.
I've got an idea. So the gardener, would we be in a spot where if I said something to them, these guards wouldn't hear us?
If you're whispering, I don't think they hear you.
So my thought is,
That's not a
We're-
whisper.
we're here to kill the Baron, right? Like that's the game. I haven't
I
forgotten.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know why that's the question. But
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
So what if we went and tried to? We know that the Baron's right-hand man is Rex. So what if we said, what if we started asking people, hey, Rex is looking for the Baron. Have you seen him? To try to find out and have a bit more pointed, like, oh, he takes his tea now. Go here.
That's actually a lot better of an idea than I think we've had.
That's not a terrible idea. I just feel like as guards, why would we be asking other guards that information?
You're new.
I don't know. Right. We're new. Right.
That, and it's not an unreasonable question to ask. That
They
we
round
would
the
be
corner.
sent as gophers.
Sure.
Right.
Okay. We're wasting time. All right. If everyone's in agreement, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. So we're asking the gardener.
Let's
Yeah.
head that way anyway. And what's the worst case scenario?
So we're on a mission to find the Baron for Rex.
Yes.
Yes, if anyone is asking, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Got it. Okay.
Sure. So you walk up to the gardener and ask him. Yeah, it's this kindly, maybe middle-aged gentleman, very tan skin, kind of salt and pepper, black hair, and he's just trimming some of the bushes.
I'm picturing like George Clooney in a real bad movie.
Not as handsome.
Okay.
Not to mention, how many bad movies has George Clooney been in?
I don't know.
Batman and Robin. Did I already succeed?
What the fuck is that movie?
I guess. So what you're telling me is the gardener looks like Batman.
Oh, Batman and Robin.
If that's how you want to picture him, go
How many
for it.
movies has he?
Done.
Shitty movies has he been in? Well, I can name one already.
Well, there we go.
All right.
That's what it has to be.
So he says.
What do you say?
Oh,
to him?
sorry. So I thought it was just assumed that we were asking the question. All right.
Have you seen the Baron?
But yeah, but I'm trying to sound like a guard. You there? Have you seen the Baron?
I'm just a gardener, he says to you in Elvish.
Fair enough. Carry on. Like, I don't know.
You don't understand Elvish,
Well, I do.
Hoblet,
Oh.
Yeah, you don't understand that.
and you're also invisible.
But I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to give away that I know either.
So you're gonna just pretend like he spoke to you in a language you have no idea what the hell he said?
Fucking helps.
Sure, because he wasn't giving me anything else anyway. So yeah, just like kind of brush him off and keep walking.
Okay,
All right, so it didn't work.
that's it. Okay, walk away.
Yeah, I guess that's what we got for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what
I've got nothing I can contribute here
Sure.
except for trying to look as poker faced as possible. Because
Are
I'm a huge
Are
robot.
we in a land where spirits and ghosts and things like that are believed in?
Yeah, they are real.
Oh,
Okay.
you haven't played Dungeons and Dragons before this.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Well,
no,
this is
all
These
of that
are
is
the
real. That is
zombies.
very
no,
real.
no,
Okay.
no.
So what
Every
about-
world is different on standards for that.
So what about you two just walking down the hall like your guard pair, and us two invisible ones like just peeking into doors because we're invisible, and if there's nothing in there, then we just shut it like it was a ghost, and then we just move
At
on
this
with
point,
life.
not opposed.
Okay.
Yeah,
We gotta
you're
find-
actually
we gotta
on fire
find
tonight.
something.
Yeah,
so.
if you, yeah, I mean,
Go for it.
Okay,
so
so
the only
but
concern that I
what
would
my
have is that you end up
Yeah.
involved in
So
something.
what we
but-
should do is go to an end of a hallway or something and do a nice sharp about face and keep walking back the other way.
Yes.
And make it
Yes.
look like we're a patrol while they do their
yes,
Sure.
scoping.
so there's 3 doors.
3 doors.
And we've gone all the way down past the doors. Right?
No, you're
'Cause we
kind of
went-
like, I would say you're in the middle. Like,
Well,
'cause
we
you could
went
just
to
walk
talk
by.
to the gardener.
Yeah, that was to your left, though. So, like,
Okay,
you're just
okay.
kind of like, you can pick whatever door, 1, 2, or 3.
And there was no outlet from the garden. That was just a.
No,
It was
it's,
just
like,
an
it's,
end,
like, it's almost like a second floor greenhouse almost
Okay.
because it's enclosed in glass.
All right, so we're back in the hallway with 3 doors.
Yes.
Okay.
1 being the closest one to us because that's how I numbered it on my map that I'm drawing.
I would say you're in the middle, so you're closest to 2.
Let's go all the way to 3 and then work our way back.
Okay. So they pretend like they're
Yes.
patrolling up. There doesn't appear to be any interruptions. You guys go to door number 3 and you push it open.
No, we don't push it open. We sort of maybe like wobbly open it until we can see in, like making it look like it might be like
A draft
Ooh,
or
yeah, something,
Sure.
something like that. It's not like we're flinging it open so much that both of our heads can see in. If it's empty or looks harmless, we can open it more.
it opens into when you peek in, it looks like an empty guest room.
Okay.
There is a small fireplace in here, a well-made bed
Lit?
with fine linens. Yes, lit. There is a small table with 2 chairs and a candle, like a silvered candlestick on top.
All right. Too austere for the Baron. Move
Right.
on.
Yeah, let's try door number 2.
We don't close that door.
Yeah, enough. You creak it open ever so slightly, and
Yep.
you see what appears to be a nobleman naked with a what appears to be a woman of the night in the bed, and they are getting it on.
The Baron?
No, just
We-
some nondescript noble.
We move on as quickly as possible. Again,
Another guest room very similar to the last. They did not notice you. They rolled a 2 for their perception.
awesome.
They're a little busy.
Balls
They're a little
deep.
busy.
They're a
Steady fucking.
Yeah.
So and door number 1.
Door number 1, again, another
just a
guest
guest
room,
room.
empty.
So let's go back.
All right, we're going back
Yeah,
downstairs.
we're going back
We're
downstairs.
going back-
right?
Going back
We-
downstairs.
Now
Wait, there's more up here,
here's-
though.
There's more up here. There's
Oh.
there's the hallway stops after that 50 feet and then goes to the right.
Right.
All right.
Oh,
So we're now going past the gardener.
Yes. You are leaving this sort of hallway area where
Yeah.
the guest rooms and the
so we're
fancy
going
gardens
past
are.
door number 3.
Correct.
Yes.
Turning to the right.
Turning to the right. So the way it could go.
All right. And there's 3. I'm sorry, you didn't tell us.
I didn't say anything
Yeah,
about that.
sorry.
So you
Well,
round the
tell
corner.
us.
Yeah, we start patrolling that hallway.
This hallway kind of opens up a bit. It goes down 100 feet, and you see it opens up actually into this like a balcony that looks over a grand staircase. There are two little pathways with railings that go to the right that go to where the mouth of this staircase that leads down into the main hall of this keep mansion. Carpeted floors. The guards are about 50 feet down at this point, and walking along this balcony straight ahead, just still patrolling with their backs to you. And there appears to be, all the way at the end, another hall that curves to the right. But then there's also this grand staircase, and you can kind of look down off the balcony down to the main level. So it's like massive hall, huge vaulted ceilings, giant chandelier hangs over the great hall.
This is it.
There's nothing in the hallway.
That grand staircase kind of reaches a platform, and then 2 sets of stairs go up from either side to reach these 2 balcony, these landings essentially, that with the railings that lead to this balcony area that you're on. There doesn't appear to be anything over there. There's no doors or anything like that. It's just sort of like a really well decorated, this is like the foyer of foyers. It's like the grand hall, like the reception, or like this main entrance area.
Well, that feels like we're on the right track.
And again, that hallway, this balcony
working
goes
very
all the way
hard not to
across
be in
back to
awe.
another hallway.
Okay. Would it make sense for them to do their guard routine, take another lap back, and for us to explore a little bit further, just a little bit further?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll bounce back
fine.
and make another
You
one.
guys take another lap back, and Hobblet and I are going to explore a little bit further.
Okay, so you guys kind of get a little bit behind the guards. They round the next corner. In this hallway, you see there are another set of 3 doors now to your right, because it's kind of mirrored. To your left, there appears to be, instead of like a garden, there's actually what appears to be like a ballroom. Again, in a glass enclosure, sort of suspended, you would assume, or you can't really tell like what's below it, but it's like a second floor ballroom. There appears to be a very small, not super populated cocktail party going on in there. A few people of what appear to be wealth are hanging out, drinking, listening to music, and talking and drinking and socializing or whatever. It just seems to be sort of like the well-to-do folks of society all hanging out in here. The Baron does not appear to be in the audience. I would say there's maybe only about 15 or so people, like noble men and women in here socializing. The guards entered the ballroom. And at the end of the hallway, because you can see past them now, there is another set of stairs going up.
Do you guys want to check out those rooms first, and we'll continue to act like guards? It's up to you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
Door number 1,
Is
a guest room,
empty.
empty. But
You guys
there
don't
there
have to
there
open
appear
them
to be like chests full of clothes in here, like someone is staying the night, but they're not in the room.
Is there any gold in there?
Are you entering the room fully?
Don't worry
No.
about it.
Yeah, no. Never mind.
Okay.
Another stern grab on your shoulder.
Okay. Door number 2.
Again,
Careful.
another guest room, empty, but with there appears to be a chest, like a couple of chests, like almost like suitcases, but like medieval suitcases, so to speak. Like overnight, like chests full of clothes. They're open, like there appear to be like male and female clothes in here. Someone's spending the night.
I whisper to
Alright,
you.
door number 3.
Let's cut our losses. We don't need to go into door number 3. Do you really
the
want to
bear?
go?
Door number 3,
Yeah.
janitor's closet.
Okay, fine. Good.
The Baron could have been doing a hooker in there.
All right.
So we head back to the grand.
Why would I do a hooker in a janitor's closet?
At this point, I'm
go
going to say
back
that
down.
15 minutes have passed.
We should go back down, grab these 2, and head back up with some fake
Yep.
guards.
So we've only got a couple of minutes before the alarm is raised from down below.
Let's get these guys. We go down, we get these guys, and we go back through the ballroom, up the other stairs.
Oh, past the ballroom.
Past the ballroom.
Yeah,
Up
and up
the
the
other
stairs.
set of stairs.
Okay. This set of stairs goes up, and at the top of the stairs, there is a closed door.
Does this that foyer and these stairs, did they wind up looking familiar to us at all, or did we meet with the Baron in a different part
You
of the
met with the
house?
Baron on the first floor in a conference room.
Okay.
So none of this is familiar to you at all.
All right. Just wanted to double check on that.
Shit.
Yeah, because we kind of, when we first came in, I think we kind of yada-yada'd our way to the room.
Yeah, we yada yada. I mean, like I told you, he took you through a room, then to another hallway, into
Yeah.
another room, but it was all on the first floor, and then you guys waited for a bit before the Baron arrived.
Yeah.
This is not a part of the mansion that you are familiar
Anyway,
with.
familiar with,
Yeah.
Well, don't you think he's behind this door?
He,
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
yeah. He both is and is not behind this door until we open it and find out.
Schrodinger's door.
Ooh.
Is the Baron now a cat? All right.
No, he's a quantum state. The cat was a metaphor.
Damn it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are the invisible two going to open the door or the guards? It's been working out, the invisible two, because then if it's something weird, we can just shut it, and at least you guys can like turn around and we can,
Sure.
act normal
guess, yeah.
real quick.
So the door is literally at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, there's like maybe like a small like platform. Like
So do we want to stay at the
just-
bottom of the stairs while they?
We ghosted open.
It did a similar thing where it was like it went up 10 feet, platform, turned around, up 10 feet,
Oh, I
small
see.
platform door.
So we'll stay at the platform,
Yeah.
the 180 platform.
Sure.
While they go up the rest
Yep.
of the way.
Okay, who's trying to open the door?
Hobblet.
Okay, it is locked.
You know what he wants to do.
So I kind of, well, I guess I wouldn't because we just grabbed clothes out of the thing, right? We don't have any keys or anything on us. Oh no, we took the stuff off the two guards.
Can you press to
I checked to
digitize
see
a
if there's
key?
any like keys or anything in my uniform.
Can you just press to digitize a key?
It
I
wouldn't
don't think
work.
it
Like,
works
it's just
that
an
way.
image. It's not
Okay.
a solid
Yeah, it would be
object.
too brokenly powerful if you could just.
No, you
Spawn
do not
keys.
have any keys in your possession.
Hobblet also looks on his person to see if he has any keys.
You are the exact same you were before, except invisible.
so
So,
I don't
no.
have any keys. Okay. Just
You
making
literally
sure.
were in the same.
It's exactly what Hobblet would do, though.
Yeah, but you can't. But you can't see him try anyways. So.
I take out my music box
Uh-huh.
and let it go. It's playing a little song outside of the door.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
So the music box plays.
And it is invisible.
It is not because you have
Damn
set
it.
it down.
Right.
Fuck.
That's okay though, because it'll
So
still.
there's just a music box sitting in front of the door where these two guards are standing. And
You guys get out of
the
field
the
of
song
view.
plays for a few moments. There doesn't appear to be any reaction, but after a few moments, you can hear a few footsteps walking towards the door. Are you guys? Are you guys like meaning like Kwin and Zero? Are you still standing right by the door?
I thought
In front
we
of the
were
music box?
No, they're
down
10 feet
halfway.
down.
We're down on the
platform?
yeah.
Are you still looking up the stairs, or are you like out of sight? Are you like
Do we hear these footsteps coming?
yes? You know what?
Make a perception.
Perception
Oh,
checks.
Shh.
The two of you. I mean, no, stop. You do because they told you. Even if you don't, they told you.
All right.
Yeah.
So I would say we maybe round the corner and kind of hide on the other side of the stairs.
Sure. After a few moments,
And
you
I
hear-
put the music box before the footsteps. I put it in the sort of like 6 or 7 steps. How many steps of this span of staircase are there?
I don't know. Let's say there's like 10 stairs.
Okay.
Why-
It is on the 5th step down. So
Okay.
around halfway down.
Okay. Eventually, you hear, a click as the door is unlatched, and a guard, kind of armed with a truncheon and wearing a breastplate, like opens it up and kind of is looking around. He sees a music box like sitting on the stair, like making noise, but no one in sight.
Okay, while he's,
And he starts walking down to inspect this music
Right.
box.
we're gonna dip in behind him and see what's going on in the room.
Okay, this opens up into a large parlor. There is a pool table. There is a fireplace, several couches, bookshelves, leather-bound, made with many leather-bound books made of mahogany. And
Wait, the books themselves are
no,
made of mahogany?
the bookshelves.
Grammar.
These are mahogany books. Yes, they are bound in mahogany
Wow.
and leather.
That's baller as
Yeah,
fuck.
and
It's possible.
yeah, there's a couple like small braziers in here, like lit. It's very well lit in here. And there, behind the fireplace, there appears to be another small hallway that kind of goes behind him, and there's a door back there, and then a few other doors.
No
Directly
one
across
else
the
is
way.
in the room.
There appear to be. Well, you fully entered, right? You fully entered. Yes, you do-
fully entered.
Yeah, you're not just
Full
peeking in. Okay,
penetration.
Right.
Okay.
Full
Not
penetration.
just the tip.
Rex,
Double penetration.
Rex sits atop one of the couches, reading a book, and there are two other guards in here.
No Baron.
No Baron, but there also appears to be a large writing desk, and like I said, there is a door behind the fireplace, like in that like a little like section. It's like a two-sided fireplace. You know what I'm saying? And then on the opposite
Get out of
side,
here.
because you guys are entering
looking
in
at
from one
Baron.
side. You're entering from one side. On the opposite side, there are also several doors, about three doors.
Sandwich. I mean, it's on you and me right now because they're at the bottom of the stairs.
I think we should slip back out of here. I think you're right. I think we should slip back out of here before.
Yeah, but now I don't want to do that anymore. Fuck. Now that I know that there's doors at the other end of the hallway.
Rex puts the book down and looks behind him as he hears some voices talking to each other.
I don't know why you guys are talking.
And he says, and he like snaps his fingers. He's
Nobody
like,
actually spoke.
you guys are talking to each
You guys
other.
are literally talking to each
I
other.
said I'm gonna slip. Oh, fuck.
And he says, boys, check it out. And they walk over to you guys, like walking in the general direction of where you're making like sounds.
I put my hand on Hoblet's shoulder and I sort of
Push me towards the open door.
yes.
Okay. Hoblet begrudgingly is just sort of following Peridot's lead at this point.
Both of you make stealth checks right now.
21.
You're at disadvantage, by the way, Hobblet, still.
I was hoping you'd forget that.
No, I'm not forgetting. You guys aren't getting in a pass anymore.
4.
So the clinking of Hoblet's armor is definitely audible. So one of the guys takes his truncheon and just swings it at disadvantage because he doesn't know where you are in your general direction. And we'll get a 16 against your AC. It doesn't hurt you, but it glances off your armor. Can't see you still, but he felt the it hit your armor.
Did that make an audible noise, by the
It
way?
sure did.
It's go time.
And we're going.
Okay, here we fucking go, guys.
Oh.
I will allow.
How that works.
I will allow Zero and Kwin one surprise action each before we roll initiative. All you can see, though, is the one guard on the stairs looking at the music box, now turning his head because he heard a clang of something
Put him
metal.
down, boys.
Yep, I'm trank shooting this guy.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I still got 2 rounds left, so he's getting one of them. That is probably not going to hit with a 9 against AC.
Nope, it actually sails right past him and sticks into the wall in the room. Quinn, are you doing anything or else we're rolling initiative?
Yeah.
I don't get a surprise action.
You were
I'm
pushing
invisible.
Hobblet out of the room.
Oh fuck! Right. Okay.
Can I see the other guards?
You can only see the one
only
guard
the one, right? Okay.
that's on the
So
stairs
I'll wait
because you
for
guys are at the
that.
bottom of the stairs or the bottom of that platform.
Sorry, I'm so clumsy, guys.
That's cool.
It's all right.
This
We're
had to
committed
happen.
now.
This was the inevitable. I'm surprised we got this far
Yes.
without anything happening.
I will.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Me too, to be honest.
He's already seen you shoot at him, right?
Yes.
So I
We're-
will just.
we're fully
Yeah.
committed
All right.
now.
So I'll shoot my short bow at him.
I'm so happy I got to use my music box.
16.
16 matches armor class. And
That's a success?
yes. So he will take
4.
okay. The arrow lodges into part of the armor but does pierce his flesh. And we're going to roll initiative right now. Hobblet,
3.
Quinn,
21.
0,
Fuck off, Quinn.
4.
Peridot.
Matching 4.
Roll off.
Roll off. Do it.
1.
Get it out of the way.
13.
Yeah. Okay.
Both pretty unlucky. Not a good omen.
It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Or we're going to get total party killed, and it's going to be a really fun adventure for whoever has to write the story after that.
Okay. Quinn, it is your turn. Right now, all you can see is the one guard you just hit with your short bow.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
On him.
Yep.
Okay, so you have to make a save, or do you?
He makes a
roll?
Wisdom save.
Okay. He gets just a 14.
I believe that succeeds.
What's your DC?
13.
Yeah, he passes.
Damn it.
So 8, 13. He takes 6 damage.
Okay. He's not looking so good. His head is just racking in pain, but he's okay.
Now, how far away is he?
He's like 5 feet from you.
Oh, so if I try to bolt up the stairs, he gets an attack of opportunity. Correct?
Sure does.
So I'll stay where I am.
Okay, they're going to act. Guy on the stairs is going to go ahead and just swing a truncheon at you.
At me?
Yep.
Great.
He's going to get a 19 against your AC.
Yep, that succeeds.
5 slashing damage. And, you can hear like him start shouting. He's like, got some intruder in here. And the 3 guys and Rex in the room are going to just blindly try to attack the 2 invisible dudes in the room because that's all they know about right now. So we'll say guard that attacked Hobblet is going to try again at disadvantage, but he's going to get a 19 against your AC.
At disadvantage, he got a 19.
He rolled a nat 14 and a nat 16.
I mean, I suppose that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. And your invisibility is broken. And you're going to take 5 slashing damage. Number 2 is going to attack Hobblet because you can see him now. Well, number 3, technically, really. That's only going to be a 13 against your AC, so that clangs off. The guy number 3, last guy before Rex, is going to swing at you also. Misses. Now, Rex...
Why can he see Hobblet?
Because his invisibility is broken because he got hit.
Are those attacks
This
all
only
resolving
says
at the
that
same
the spell
time?
ends when the target attacks or casts a spell.
Okay.
So if he attacks or casts a
So
spell,
they were
he loses.
so even at disadvantage then, I mean, the other guys missed. So he's still invisible, but they're still just aiming now generally for where they saw a spurt of blood
Right.
fly out.
Fair enough.
All right. Rex is going to he's going to kind of step in between 2 of the guards who are swinging at your invisible guys, and he's going to put out a hand, and you're going to see a dazzling array of flashing colored lights springing from his hand.
Jesus.
So 32 hit points of creatures can be affected. Oh, do either of you have 32 or less hit points?
Well, I have less.
Okay. So you are effectively blinded for 1 round.
I have exactly 32 hit points.
Yeah, but it can only affect a total of... It's kind of like
Okay.
how sleep only affects a total number of hit points.
So it'll start at the lowest and then
Yeah,
build up from there.
But so you have exactly 32. How many do you have?
I took a hit, so I have 27.
Okay, creature
I
with the
believe.
lowest hit points. So you
Right.
are
So what
blinded.
happens is it uses up 27 of those points of hit points. So he only has 5 more hit points that he can affect.
Right.
And because none of us have only 5, then it
So
won't
you are
affect us.
blinded, which means that all of your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight.
For 1 round.
For 1 round.
Well,
So,
we
this
obscured
one.
his vision, now he obscured yours.
Hoblet, what are you doing?
You're blind now.
Yeah, allegedly. I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, against?
Rex.
Okay, he has to make a save.
Right,
That's your way around it.
right.
Your visibility is broken. He fails the save.
Bitchin'. So he's going to take 8
Nice.
radiant damage.
Sounds good.
Is that 1d8 plus anything, or is it straight
Just
1d8?
1d8.
I
Okay.
just have 1d8
1d8 radiant
All right.
damage.
Still solid.
Strong work, and your invisibility is broken, and now they see little Hoblet. And you see Rex like smirk. He's like, "So you wouldn't take the deal, huh? Big mistake."
How does
Peridot.
Rex know who we are?
He was in the
met
room.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was in the room.
You
Peridot.
met him before the bear.
What are you doing?
I'm going to take out Lorraine. I'm going to make a precision attack against Rex.
Well, you can choose to do a precision attack if you miss.
Okay.
Like you don't have to like do it now.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't like your roll, then you can add the thing.
That's a good idea.
But go for it. Attack him with the
Okay.
rain.
I'm going to attack him with Lorraine. I'm going to... That's a... whatever.
It's definitely going to be a miss.
Yeah, it's a 10. And I'm going to...
Do you want to use your superiority die?
Do
to
I choose
make it
now?
up? You have to choose before I tell you if it hits or not.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely use it.
Okay. So add your superiority die to the total.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an additional 8 to that 10. That's an 18.
That hits.
Okay.
Nice job.
Nice.
Do damage for that. That's a 10.
Ooh, good hit. Yeah, he he's bloody. That one slashes him right across the chest.
Can I
Who's
still
that
make? That's on Rex.
That's on Rex. Yeah, he's hurting real
Can I still
bad.
make an offhand attack with Titan?
Sure can.
Offhand attack with the Titan. All right, that's 9.
No. Okay, and your invisibility is also broken. 0.
Zero pulls out the big cannon
Mm-hmm.
and holding it about waist height, advances up in close on this guy and shoots on his way in.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how close he is when he shoots.
Yeah,
'Cause
just
that
roll
don't
it.
matter no more.
Because you have the crossbow expert feat, right?
Yep. And it's going to be a miss.
Okay.
It's a 6.
And unfortunately,
Or I'm sorry, an 8 against AC.
we're
whatever.
at time for this episode.
I really want to finish this.
I know you do. Isn't that sad? And this time, everybody, I am going to write down the conditions that everybody is suffering, as well as, just the general goings on of what's happening here. So I don't forget the fact that, like, for example, you had somebody feared last time, and I didn't even think about that. So this has been a very thrilling episode of the Hapless Heroes. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait till next. I hate ending an episode in combat, but it happens sometimes, Got to keep these to a reasonable time. I'm Francesco, your host and DM, and we're going to have to wait till next week to find out the fate
If everybody
of
lives.
our hapless heroes as they've just blundered their way into combat.
We did okay.
Yeah.
So,
So far.
We have no. We
Yeah.
didn't do well at all.
oh, and you couldn't have simulated this better than
No.
it went.
This was really good, though.
So I want to thank everybody for listening. We've been having an absolute blast listening to this show. A quick shout out to our boy Andrew B. That's at YTDB on Twitter. He's been hitting us up, really loving the show, just telling us to keep up the LOLs. So I hope we've been doing you proud, Andrew B.
You my boy, Drew.
And
He prefers Andy.
so thank you for listening to the show, and thank you to everybody else out there who is listening, whether or not you hit us up. But hey, if you want to hit us up, we're on Twitter at Hapless Heroes. We can also find us on Facebook. We have a Patreon page. It's just go to patreon.com and search Hapless Heroes. You can find us if you want to donate some of your hard-earned dollars to these fine gentlemen here, so we can buy pizza every week.
It's weird that I went on right when the podcast came out and gave us a 5-star review on iTunes, and we still only have 1 review at 5 stars. Weird.
We have 6 actually. So thank you to the other 5 people
Good.
that left us wonderful 5-star reviews. And if you can also leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
We could get
if
to
you-
double digits maybe by next time.
And and that helps us get more visibility. Like the more good reviews like that we get, the higher up on like the listings for D&D podcasts we go. So every little bit helps. If you really like the show, take a moment and let us know that you really love it.
We love you.
Yeah, because we sure as hell love you.
If you're listening, we love you.
Yes.
So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and sign off our party for the week. To my left, we have James playing Hobblet.
Evening.
We have Mike playing Kwin.
I want to do some more fighting.
We have Dave playing Zero.
MC Best C.
And we have Zach playing Peridot.
We're gonna just fuck ourselves even further next week, aren't we?
And once
Full
again,
penetration.
I am Francesco, your host and DM. Thank you for listening, and we will see you all next week.